Mr. Harker, quite honestly, I'm not sure how to start this letter. I've always felt that my appreciation for all you've done to me has gone without saying. But since I've been given this very gracious opportunity to get mushy and sentimental, I might as well do so. I'm struggling to find the words I want to say to you because there's just so much and no real way to stress how deep and resounding my gratitude for you is. Because Grove, your advice puts Confucius to shame.
Ronnie, you're one of the best. You're one of the best students I've ever worked with, and you're one of the best people that I know. And I think that's really remarkable in a young person, to find somebody that is so brilliant and giving and throws themselves so fully into everything they do. You're going to accomplish something great.
Dear Mr. Dittmer, while I have been blessed with the opportunity to be given the gift of education through a variety of great teachers and faculty, Mr. Dittmer has definitely been one of the most influential teachers that I have had the opportunity to be taught by. Perhaps one of the most important characteristics that Mr. Dittmer demonstrates that makes him an influential teacher is his dedication to his students. Mr. Dittmer always checks on his students to make sure they are happy, healthy, and eager to learn. In addition to being an intelligent and caring individual, Mr. Dittmer likes to connect with his students and likes to talk about things that are going on in life, whether they be with sports, extracurricular activities, or even important personal events such as birthdays and vacations. Overall, Mr. Dittmer is a highly respectable teacher and knows how to communicate effectively with his students in order for them to be successful and to prosper.
And overall, I'm just extremely proud of you, and I'm extremely excited for your future. I mean, I know you are going to do great things in whatever it is you choose to do. You know, you have so many talents, you have so many passions, you have so much, self-motivation that, whatever it is you want to do, you're going to do it.
Ms. Freeman, thank you for everything you have done for all of your students over the years. The way you taught me, including both math-related lessons and life lessons along the way, has helped me decide that I will be majoring in a math-based field of engineering. I chose you as my most influential teacher because you have not only shaped my future in countless academic ways, but because you have also helped make the person I am today. You have always supported me inside and outside of the classroom, and I will always remember that. I'll miss not seeing you in the mornings for class or in the hallways as I pass by, but I will bring your caffeine-less yet somehow still awake and enthusiastic greetings with me everywhere I go.
Hi, Sam. So in geometry, you taught me how much you really loved math. And then you had to go away to somebody else, and then you came back to me for my on-ramps class, and that's where you just blossomed. You grew into a fantastic mathematician. That college level class really eats some people up, but not you. You just took the challenge and said, I'm doing this. And you did a great job at it. And now I have you in my BC Calculus class where you just shine every day. I love your enthusiasm every time you come to class and say, what are we doing today?
Dear Coach Vincent, thank you for being one of my biggest supporters for the past 5 years. It is because of you that I've been able to accomplish more than I had ever thought possible, not only in gymnastics, but in high school as well. You supported me through every injury, mental block, difficult test, and emotional aspect of the past 5 years. It is because of you that I am the supportive person that I have become. You taught us all how to cheer on one another, even when it was difficult, and how to support one another through the tough times. I know that without you, I would not have all the amazing memories that I have created. You gave me a second family to which you are our mom. You love each of us in the exact way we always need and allow us to find ourselves while doing the thing we love most. Through gymnastics, you have allowed me to develop my sassy personality into something that I am proud of and something that brings joy to other people when I compete. Without your creativity and encouragement, I could not have been able to get out on the floor and do the things that I did.
Abby, I am extremely proud of you, not just in your accomplishment as number 9 in your class, but as the young lady and young woman that you've become. You've been an inspiration both in the gym and in the classroom. You've helped others get over fears, learn how to study, learn how to conduct themselves, and I couldn't be more proud of you. I just love you very much, and I wish you the best of luck, and I know you'll do wonderful in everything that you do.
My junior year, there was a day in particular where I was just having a very hard day, and I was struggling on a test that we were taking in that class. The test was taking me longer than usual, and you noticed, and you came and you tore off a piece of a note card, and you wrote me a note on my desk. And one side says turnover, but the other side says, Jessica es muy inteligente, she rocks. And I kept it, it's been 3 years, and I keep it on my desk in my room as a reminder to care for people the way that you care for people.
Jessica, I had the absolute pleasure of getting to be your teacher 2 years in a row, not just for Spanish 3, but also for Spanish 4, and I thank you for that experience. I love your sense of humor, I love your intellect, you challenged me as a teacher in ways that not all teachers are always challenged, in that you made me strive to push my students harder because I knew you were always up to a challenge. But I appreciate how kind you are to others. I appreciate the respect you always showed me. And you're one of these kind of kids that I know is going to make a big impact on your world. So best of luck to you next year. Congratulations on all of your multiple honors, and hope to be in touch with you through the years to come.
Dear Mr. Goss, a fundamental part of AP English language is learning to question everything. Whether it's learning to question one's own humanity while reading Frankenstein or questioning societal expectation while reading The Crucible, you taught me to dig deeper than the information presented to me at face value. Through AP Seminar, you constantly pushed me to question everything I read. It became drilled into me to question every paper's agenda, and this habit has served me well in other endeavors. Most importantly, you served as a person I could always go to if I needed help. Whether it was with college applications or troubles with another teacher, you were there to listen.
Haley, thank you so much for nominating me. It's a tremendous honor. It's really amazing, and I thank you so much. You've been in my class 4 times now. You've endured that and thrived. You're just an amazing student. You're an amazing person, more importantly. I know that you're going to do incredible things. There's no way that you're not incredibly successful, and I can't wait to see where life takes you.
Dear Mrs. Bookmiller, this letter is overdue, I think. We met in a dark time in my life and a hard time in yours, made no easier for either of us by an overfilled class of rowdy freshmen, I'm sure. You brought the suggestion of camaraderie without the expectation of it. You gave me the needed space to grow on my own and the quiet support to know I could. You met me in the middle. A small gesture you likely thought very little of, if at all, but it meant the world to me. I remember freshman year you once pulled me aside just to remind me that you truly believed me to be capable of what others were convinced I was too timid, too broken, too lost to achieve. So, on behalf of hundreds of future students and one past student, never forget that you have the best type of kindness there is. For to receive your kindness is to be empowered. Thank you.
Grayson, as a freshman, you stood out as someone who was truly brilliant and special and unique, and I loved having you in my class as a freshman, and I could not wait until I could have you in my class again as a junior, because I knew that you would shine, and shine you did. You stand out in the best possible way, because your brilliance touches everyone around you without you even noticing. That it shines from within, never diminishing anyone else around you, always showing who you are, a beautiful person, inside and out.
Dear Miss Nash, thank you for being an amazing teacher and pushing me in a subject which I've struggled in since the beginning of my academic career. Writing has always been a struggle for me, but thanks to you, I've actually felt growth and confidence in my abilities. However, beyond that, I have learned important skills which I can transfer into my future academic success and professional career, which is why I chose you as my most influential teacher to my academic success.
It has been an honor to have Holland in my class this year. It has been a thrill to watch him open up and challenge his fellow peers during Socratic seminars. Holland, I'm so grateful for you for selecting me. It really has been an honor to have you as my student, and I can't wait to see all of the amazing things that you're going to be able to accomplish over the next few years.
Mrs. Stone, I remember the first day I received my 8th grade class schedule and your name appeared next to Algebra 1. I had never met you or even seen you, and the only impression I had of you and your teaching style came from my friends who had been previous students of yours. Every one of them informed me that I would absolutely love having you as my teacher,
but I had never really enjoyed math too much before then, and my pessimistic tendencies led me to assume that your class would be tedious, dull, and unnecessary for my future education. And while I don't usually like to admit this, I can safely say that I've never been more wrong. But you taught me to challenge myself, and I wouldn't be where I am today without you and all the effort you put into helping me. You didn't have to be at Wayside at 6:30 every morning to help struggling students, but you did and still do, not because it's your job, but because it's in your nature. I'm so incredibly grateful for you and everything you've done for me, and while it's already been a few years since I was a student of yours, I'll never forget how one amazing person has made such an inconceivable impact on my life.
5 years ago, I was very blessed to have Cassidy Fielding in my classroom. She was at first quiet, didn't say a whole lot, but then she learned to open up to me. Cassidy, I really wish you the very best, because no matter where you go, no matter what field you choose to study, you're going to excel, because you have the potential to do anything in life, Cassidy. I wish you the best, and you know, from my heart, I really love you.
Ms. Lockwood, it's been about 3 years since you were first introduced as my entrepreneurship teacher. Little did I know you were going to be one of the biggest blessings in my life. From the first moment I met you, your love and energy radiated through everything you said and did. It's your kind heart, exuberant personality, and sheer dedication in making a difference in the lives of others that is truly inspiring. You showed me that anything is possible with hard work and perseverance. You helped me see that no dream was too big to reach, and finally, you believed in me when I was blind in realizing my own potential. You embody what it truly means to be an excellent educator, an inspiring role model, and a courageous superhero.
Michaela, you know that I have had you since my very first day. From that point on, I saw how hard of a worker you were, and it shows me that we can have a lot of faith in the kids that are in school today. I continue to be amazed by you and everything that you've done. I hope you know that I will continue to support you as long as you need me. I will continue to root you on in your college career. I know that you're going to go very far. I couldn't be more proud of you. And thank you so much for choosing me as your teacher to be with you and to share this with you.